So we are in the middle of the second case. Mr. Night Bronco died after we caught him for killing the other guy for being a yaoi man. Bro thinks he's a dog. Yeah, the dog that was there was, it was like a dog that, like, bit him. Right here. And this guy... Yeah, this guy looks like a nice fella, right? This guy looks like a nice dude. I'm sure he's never done anything bad in his life, despite the fact that it says that he's an ex-assassin. You know? I mean, aren't we all assassins, really, in the game of life? When you really think about it. You gotta knock people down to get up in this world, am I right? What the fuck is a music theory? I just press buttons and it works. Name, Murder McKiller. Wonder if who did it, right? Immediately checked if Eliolapi is a valid Homestuck name. I mean, let me see. It's 4 names for first name. And it's like 6 for the last name. So it is not a valid Homestuck name. My first name is valid. I should have had my last name be Lapis. But then everyone would call me Lapis. Wonder who did it, like... I'm gonna need a new no fun card at this rate. Famous Ace Attorney character. Genocides. Primary antagonist. We should call you Lapis. No, do not. I will become Genocides and Murder McKiller on you. Okay, I think we haven't examined this yet. Hey, look at this weird piece of paper. There's some sort of grid on it. Let's take a closer look. Oh, is it like Sudoku? Did he commit Sudoku? No pissing, please. Oh, this is the chess game. Next move, bishop to g2. What next? Rook, no, pawn to g6. The grid appears to be a chess diagram. The victims, I suppose. Oh hell yeah, we did the daily Wordle. What's a chess diagram? Yeah, me too, Kay. A visual representation of a game of chess. See how the locations of all the pieces are marked. This seems to be a closely fought contest, but perhaps if this pawn were... No, wait. Not now, Mr. Edgeworth. This is no time to be playing games. It isn't? Yes, I suppose you're right. This isn't the first time I've seen this configuration of pieces. Yeah, it was in the other guy's room, right? Because he's playing with him. I wonder if he found a new butt buddy in jail. It was from a different perspective, but it was definitely the same game. Perhaps it would be wise to take another look at the evidence in my possession. They were mating? They might have. You know, I wouldn't be surprised with how chess people are. Oh wait. I have to deduce something? Right. Hold on. Did this show? That did not. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. There we go. Ugh, chess people. This chess game. I've seen it before. Enough with the chess chat, Mr. Edgeworth. We're supposed to be investigating here. Focus. It's incredibly funny having Kay be the one of all people to tell Edgeworth to lock the fuck in. I'm investigating. This particular bit of chess chat could prove to be vital. No. Take a look at this. Could you tell me what it is? It's the chess set we saw in Mr. Kanisa's cell. But, I don't really know the rules of chess, so me too, girl. The rules of the game are not important here. What is important are the positions of the pieces. Compare the one in Mr. Kanise's cell with these. Do you notice anything? That piece looks incredibly big and I don't think I'll be able to swallow it. I don't know which piece is which or anything, but if you turn the diagram like this, there are pieces in the same squares. Are you turning the chessboard, Kay? Indeed. There's no dog on the diagram, but that's to be expected. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Twy. I hate how pay-to-win chess became. Seriously, where are you gonna get that many vibrations? I'm gonna be real for a second, Leonix. I thought you said something completely different. I thought you said something completely different than vibrations. And I was about to be like, huh? That's right, the chess square. No, he didn't. No comment. Hydrate. You're not the only one. Okay, good. I'm glad. Also, thank you for taking a moment. He just typed it wrong? Oh, so that was intentional. Okay, okay. It was in that spirit. Okay, okay. I don't feel that bad then. Ugh. And the worst part about that is that it reminded me of that one Lethal Company mod. What Lethal Company mod? That people made? You should, but whatever. Apart from that, however, the positions of the pieces are identical. You still read it incorrectly, regardless of the intent. And what does that tell us? Oh, I know there's a modded controller where you can input through your user was banned for this post. What happens when the monsters attack you? Also, I don't know if you looked at the thing in gaming chat. Lethal vibrations. Gaming chat? Let me see. Oh, yeah, what is that? It looks like Library of Arena. Roguelike mod. Oh. Oh, damn. It's pretty cool. How does this function? Advanced Library Arena to play like a roguelike. That might be interesting to check out at some point. Yeah, somebody made a Library of Arena roguelike mod a la Slay the Spire. Do not look that up if you're at work. You get different vibrations depending on what monster attacks you. Oh, I have my correspondence. As unlikely as it may seem, Mr. Kanise's chess opponent was... Mr. Knight? This could be just the proof we need to show that Mr. Kanise had a connection to the victim. Wait, is it supposed to be that easy? Is Mr. Kanise really the murderer? Test diagram data jotted down in my organizer. It's not gonna be that easy, right? Right? I doubt it. I can't believe it. I have no clue. All I know is that it exists. Alright. Were you shitting? The bowl is nice and spotless. I guess he wasn't shitting. And there are no signs that the toilet paper has been used. Everything seems to be in order with the toilet here. What? Are you serious? I've never even played Lethal Company. Oh, really? Why? What's wrong? It's fine. Lethal's old and busted. What, you don't want to play Lethal anymore? Defend slop cycle is too fast. It's peak now. Also, the toilet gets a wall, but the shower is just right there in the corner. No, I like Lethal. I prefer Lethal over Repo. personally. Mostly because I get paranoid that I'm gonna break my shit. There's no door. There's not even a curtain. We live in a world where people think Repo was the originator of Friendshop. You have played it one time. I've played it multiple times. I have played it off stream. Whoever designed this place should have thought a little more about the people who have to live here. I've played it 3 times. Once with you, once off stream, once on... Did I play it on stream? Maybe I just played it all off stream. I think there might be a reason behind the open plan layout. You're not helping your case. Listen! Listen! So no recorded instances. Did I not stream Repo? I felt like I must have had plans to stream it, but I didn't stream it. That must be why I'm confused. A standard barred window. No signs of it having been tampered with. You'd remember if you enjoyed it. I don't think there's any chance our killer escaped through here. Must remember to bring something to saw through iron bars with. I don't know how you think breaking an item is less detrimental than dying in lethal. Oh, more detrimental. As they say, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Glad I got the chance to scope this place out. Okay, we're investigating the crime scene, not preparing for your eventual escape. You can fall down a hole with a bunch of loot and then get teleported without... When you get teleported, you don't take your stuff with you, do you? No. That is jacket? I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Hello. This bed doesn't look very comfortable. That pillow cover is very clean, spotless. Wait, is the newspaper his blanket? I bet this is the kind of bed Gummy sleeps in. I can just picture it, can't you? Yeah, I can picture it too. Seeing as he gets paid in peanuts. No, I sense he's more of a mattress on the floor type. This is an extremely strange thing to be anxious about, is my point. I could go for Gummy ice soup. Listen. I just get nervous. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna ruin everything because I broke this expensive ass thing. Hey, look! This newspaper's got a chunk of it missing. You're right. A few of its pages have been roughly torn out. You can just as easily ruin a run in lethal, in frankly, much simpler fashion. Have you heard that games are meant to have fun? Why are you guys getting on me for not liking Repo for that? But why? Maybe Mr. Knight wanted to clean his cell, but didn't have a cleaning cloth. It's not a totally implausible theory, I suppose, but who would try to clean their cell? I've heard that girls just want to have fun. Oh, girls just want to have fun. Oh, this is a bit weird. The pattern here. There's something different about this spot here. This part of the floor is weirdly clean. Did somebody wipe it down? Oh, did he get killed in here and then dragged out, maybe? I'm not saying it's wrong to dislike Repo. I never even played it. I have to admit, I'm confused at the reason. Well, the thing is, it plays like Lethal Company, except the items that you scrounge up can break in Repo, and it gives me anxiety, and that's why I prefer Lethal. Also, because I can just put it in my pockets and not worry about breaking it in Lethal, but I constantly have to be aware of my stuff breaking if, like, a monster comes in and, like, blows up. Whoa, blows up! Because I haven't even played the game enough to go, oh, I'm useless, I'll break everything. I had an instance where the guy with the shotgun came and he blew up the the fucking carrier right before we moved on to the next area. I guess I'm just too much of an item hoarder. There's no chance it would be dragged for half a prison. Maybe it's because I don't know the gameplay of Repo well enough to understand. Also, I can't vibe with Animal Crossing for too long because tools breaking piss me off too much. See? If you guys don't like, if you guys are upset at, like, you know, Breath of the Wild for weapon durability, you understand. You understand me. Oh, you would love Terraria. Why would somebody only do the part right next to the bed, though? This might be Knight's suit jacket. So I've been doing some research of my own. Oh? And what have you discovered? I've discovered that guys who look good in suits tend to be popular with the ladies. You don't say, Kay. But don't worry! Guys with really neck ruffles are next on my research list. Not get that kind of suit, hotshot. Damn it. Damn it. Oh shit. What just happened? What the hell? Hold on. What did I just do? Oh, thank you for the head pats. Wait, does pressing Shift 5 on VTube Studio do that? Hold on. Okay, weird. Okay. Anyway. You guys didn't see it, but I pressed Shift 5 and all of my models disappeared from my like, what is it? I forgot what the word is, but from my list, all my models disappeared from my list and I had to restart it. Oh, I don't think the head pat's activated because I was in the middle of stuff with my VTube Studio. If someone could refund Linux. Please stop. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, okay. So newspaper cleaned up the white floor. That reminds me, did you save your stuff in Google Drive already? Yes. I transferred my Thai model to my Google Drive. So I have all of my models on Google Drive now. Because that was the only one I didn't have on there. For some reason. This part of the floor has been wiped clean. Maybe you spilled some grape juice? It's the blood of Christ. That's sacrilegious. Who knows? We can certainly imagine what he used to do the wiping. The torn out pages on that newspaper. Why wouldn't he just ask a guard for a cloth or something, though? Perhaps he didn't want anyone to see what he was wiping up. Was it... You know. Oh, that's the end. I think we've about exhausted the cell. Blood? Unlikely. We've made significant progress by establishing a connection between Mr. Connies and the victim. This is bad, sir! Is that the guard? The security camera footage, sir! I watched it, and Wait, did you guys just not watch the security footage before all of this stuff happened? Bruh. What is it? Can you show it to us? Yes, sir! I have a small playback monitor with me. And then, what are you waiting for? Let's see it. There were cameras this whole time? And just no one thought to check it until now. Did a guard get attacked by a dog? Oh, hold on. Someone's knocking on my door. Okay, sorry about that. My uncle asked me to go and take out the laundry for him. And I forgot to pause it. How long was I away for? 32. I'm gonna assume I was gone for like 4 minutes or so. Finally, Twitch gave me an emote that properly expresses how much I want to eat all the time. Sure? Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I have to leave in like 40 minutes to go check on his laundry for him. That black thing. It's that dog, right? Until now, our assumption was that the crime had taken place inside the prison proper. But it seems that assumption may have been wrong. Knight had actually been attacked in this location. In the holding cell? He was in the holding cell here, right?
Take that!
Right here in the detention center. And the perpetrator was indeed Mr. Connie's dog. This is just the evidence we need. Wait, is it seriously gonna be Connie's? That feels too easy! Security camera footage data jotted down in my organizer. And if this is where Knight was actually murdered, then one of the pieces of evidence we found here in his cell takes on a whole new meaning. If Knight's cell was the crime scene, which piece of evidence takes on new significance? This? Is it the rope? Like he was dragged? Is that it? Hold on. The glove, no? Well, the glove, it's already established that it was... like, dropped on top of it. So, I don't know. Like, what was the established thing here? Yeah. You can assume this glove was dropped sometime after Knight's blood had been spilled. If it had been on the floor already, then the blood would have only pooled around it, not underneath it. Yeah, but it was solid. I'm gonna try the rope, and if that's not right, I'll try out the rubber glove.
Take that!
Yes, this piece of evidence. Oh no. What's wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? You're very quiet all of a sudden. I'm fine, okay. Actually, I'm overthinking this. Wait. Would it be the pocket chess set? I don't know.
Take that!
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go with the pocket chess set.
Take that!
Nope. Worth the shot. Oh my god. Is it just his body? Is that it? Is that the thing that we have to establish here? I was like, see, the reason I was thinking it was like, you know, the rope was because I was like, oh, they probably, you know, pulled him. They like tied him up and pulled him away. But I guess that's wrong. Is that right? The blanket? Because I assumed that was from his cell. Well, we know that the blanket was in where his body was found, because there were other tarps that looked the same there. Give me a second to think. Oh wait. The victim being attacked by a dark form. Are we just supposed to establish that this area is what is suspicious and not what makes stuff in the other room inconclusive? Because I'm thinking it's either the chess set or the wiped floor.
Take that!
The floor of Knight's cell was wiped clean, presumably to remove something. I would assume it's the floor, yeah. Could that something have been his blood? Thank you, officer. Would you mind doing me one more favor? Name it, sir. There's a detective by the name of Gumshoe somewhere in this facility. I need you to give him a message. Tell him to have this cell tested for traces of blood, and to report the results to Edgeworth. You got it, sir. Wiped floor data updated in my organizer. Now we can really go after this commies guy, right, Mr. Edgeworth? No, not yet. We still don't know how Knight and the dog moved between his cell and the prison proper. Alright, so that's what we need to figure out next. What's the play, Coach? Where are we off to? I suspect one of the guards might know something. We should ask those posted nearby and see what they have to tell us. March 28th, 2:15 p.m., Detention Center. Goiter. Damn, so close to making a joke. Okay, time to get asking. Huh? Thanks for the tour. Wait, you're showing up again. Okay, so this is a guy from the first Investigations game, since I didn't play that on stream. There's my mans. Well, Mr. Prosecutor and his little friend. I didn't expect to run into you here. Must be my lucky day. My beautiful wife, who I keep misremembering as being shirtless when he does, in fact, wear a shirt and it looks good on him. This is Agent Shilong Ling of Interpol. He was in charge of a case I worked on 2 weeks back. Oh, okay. He's just gonna tell us about him. I thought he had gone home to Zhengfa after that, but here he is. You had some business to take care of, I take it, Agent Long? You could say that. That need concern you, though. Misremembering or mixing your dreams with reality. I think it might just be mixing dreams with reality. First a black hound, now a wolf all in black. Hey, wait! Why are you all alone today? 'Cause his partner's in jail? That's true. Oh, that's what you meant. He's usually accompanied by an army of police officers. Hey, you were at it again a couple days back, sticking your nose into things. Couple of days back, it means the incident with the president of Zhengfa. Actually, I thought you might be there as well, heading up the security detail. Our president doesn't have much faith in the efficacy of his own country's police force. He doesn't? Then why'd he say to rely on the police? I guess he was just hoping the case would go cold. Maybe now we'll think twice before using contractors again. Amateurs. Agent Long doesn't have much faith in prosecutors or the court to do their jobs right. Which is why he's so meticulous about investigating with his hand-picked cream-of-the-crop officers. Indeed. No doubt things would have turned out differently had you and your men been charged. My men, huh? Yeah. Those guys aren't around anymore. Yeah, I figured they probably were more connected with... What was her name? Sina? Ling-based. Huh? What? They're not? It's funny, isn't it? A real lone wolf now. What are you saying, Agent Long? What on earth happened? I told you, it doesn't concern you. See you around, Mr. Prosecutor. Wow, he seemed not okay. Yes, and I'd very much like to know why, but there's nothing we can do about it right now. We'll worry about Agent Long later. We have an investigation to conduct. Alright, let's start by talking to these guards. I was wondering, have you seen an enormous black dog wandering around here recently? That thing? No way. If I had, you are a terrible liar. Well, let's just say I'd be a lot more nervous about standing guard here. You do seem nervous, sir. I mean, could be worse. You could have a name like Shelly the Killer or that Fender dude. So, do you and this dog have some kind of history or something? No, okay. You should know when to let sleeping dogs lie. By the sound of it. Oh, excuse me. Clamisa's dog hadn't been spotted on this side of those heavy security doors. Wait, really? The way he reacted would have made me think that he'd seen it. I guess. Oh, thank you for the blessing. I don't think Shelly the Killer is his actual name. Yeah, it's his assassin name. Oh man, I'm in so much trouble. His legal name may be Norm L. Man. God, I'm surprised they haven't done that as a name yet. Norm L. Man. What's the matter? You seem perturbed. Oh, well, you see, one of my uniforms is missing. I could have sworn it was right here in my locker. Did it grow a pair of legs and run off somewhere? Where in the world did that idea spring from? Anyway, I hope you track it down soon. I'll be rooting for you. Soon we're gonna meet NPC. Thanks, I appreciate it. Even with all these names that we've come up with in the course of playing Miles Edgeworth, I still think that primary antagonist is the best, like, come up with Miles Edgeworth or Ace Attorney name. Oh, missing guard uniform. Hey, are those my faithful assistants I see before me? Fender, and where exactly have you been? Where have I been? I've been looking for you two. Been searching high and low. Wandering lonely through the prison halls. It was terrible, I tell you. But the prison's over there on the other side of the facility, boss. Dumbass. So listen, I just got the lowdown on some seriously dynamite material. You wanna hear it, right? Right? Sameless. I was chatting with a few of the guards and they told me it's something très intéressant. Turns out the Bronxster had himself a little incident 2 days ago. Remortem. Could catch my drift. An incident? Simeon told you he came to visit his pal, right? Well, happened right after they wrapped up when Bronco was being escorted back to his cell. Dariel Cormiel. Was just one guard and he was handcuffed dogs. I made it back and the guard was taking off his cuffs when the Bronxster clobbered him. Knocked the poor guy out cold. Sounds like it might have been a prelude to a jailbreak. But when the other guards showed up, they couldn't find their comrade's keys. Without any rumblings about Knight attempting an escape. That's the bit that fries the old noggin. There were none. He just sat in his cell and turned up dead. What's more, he swore right to the end that he never stole the keys. They turned his cell inside out too, but no dice. The guard who was struck, what did he have to say? Nothing. Poor guy was still out when they took him to the hospital. Word is, he's still there. Is he in a coma? Just like Dot Hat. So there's nobody around to tell us what really happened. But you losers. That's all we need. Oh, is it? The winner. Why are you still hanging around here like a bad smell? Hey there, little buddy. Listen, Miles here is working with me now as an associate. I read that as an asshole for a second. Here comes a special boy here. Comes a special boy. Here comes a special boy. Nonsense. You're all just here to cause trouble and turn my investigation into a fart. Do you mean a farce? Holy shit, it's that girl from Voltron? Eustace means farce, of course. A simple slip of the tongue. Seemed like a reasonably apt choice of words to me. Judge Gavelle, great to see you again. None. I know who you are. You're Simeon Saint's attorney. Guilty as charged. Now that we've broken the ice, how about a friendly... Oh shit, she's about to beat him up. Or not. I'm totally cool either way. Now, did I hear you correctly? That Mr. Edgeworth has joined the defense team? Yeah, and me too. We're officially employees of Edgeworth & Co. But a prosecutor is a public servant who would draw your sword on the goddess to work for personal gain. Bro ain't getting that hug. It's not a problem if I'm not getting paid though, correct? Exactly what he said. Laz is just a volunteer. All about the pro bono stuff over at Edgeworth & Co. How wonderful. So, you all work without reward. The goddess would surely approve. Do you work without reward, Gavelle? Yeah, I'm a regular philanthropist. Judge Gavelle, I was hoping to ask about the grounds for Simeon Saint's arrest. That information is on a need? Is that a challenge I hear? Oh my god. No, I was just asking Judge Gavelle. I'm always ready for a little verbal combat, to show you what it takes to be a real winner. How is it verbal combat if you won't let me speak? Still, this could prove useful. Fine, we'll do as you suggest. Now, if you could begin by telling us why Mr. Saint was arrested. He tries so hard every day. He seems like such a nerd. There'll be no need for that. Oh, I went too fast. Not now, Gavelle. Watch and wonder. Oh my god, Gumshoe, shove him inside a locker. As I put this pathetic prosecutor in his place, he's gonna run rings around me. I think you meant to say that you would be the one running rings around me. And I will, so badly that your ears will be ringing. Prepare to be humbled, Edgeworth. Oh my god, he's a dumbass. Gap Moe. You want to know why I arrested that man? Dip him in acid. It's simple. Simple. I found evidence. Evidence of him all over that thing. How's that for some winningly inconvertible conclusive proof? You're just like me, bro. I don't know words either. And here saw the truth first. Why, me, of course. Winner by name, winner by nature. Where do I even begin? Look at you, utterly lost for words in the face of such mastery. I'll take your silence as yet another win. And a thing, let's just say that I mean my peanuts. Honestly, does he ever shut up? You said that you were the one who arrested Mr. Saint. But do you even have the authority to do so, Mr. Winner? Well, obviously it was the police who actually arrested him. But I told them to do it. So I think I can claim the credit, don't you? Of course, that's what he meant. This is clearly going to take a while. A shame, really. Given that I'm much more interested in what Judge Gavel is silently thinking over there. Yeah, Judge Gavel sus. She's given, like, the hot girl energy that only villains in this series give off.
Hold it!
I'm just checking, but... You do know who it was you arrested, correct? Huh? Is this some kind of joke? Of course I know who I arrested. It was Simeon Saint. Good to know he remembers that much, at least. Bro, this character was made in a laboratory underground with the explicit purpose of pissing me off. Again, Edgeworth should be 100% used to smug baby prosecutors, considering he grew up with Franziska. True. At least he's not spouting foolish fools that foolishly fool.
Hold it!
He's just a bit of a dummy. Rock solid, you say? I'm impressed. You also play Trauma Team for the Nintendo Wii? Hold on. I know what you're doing here. You're trying to butter me up. Well, it might work on the chumps you meet in court, but it won't work on me. The evidence we found is certainly rather damning for Mr. Saint. He's doing a pog champ face. Perhaps you should tell Mr. Edgeworth about it, Eustace. Damning is right. It was on the strength of that evidence I decided to arrest him.
Hold it!
He's so dumb. I thought he was just gonna be like a little bastard baby that like was a bit too cocky, but no. He's an actual dumbass. Evidence of him was all over that thing. Could you be a little more specific, Mr. Winner? Do I really have to spell it out for you, Edgeworth? I'd hoped even you could put 2 and 2 together. Mr. Saint Anne. Stop messing around. The onus is on you to provide a comprehensible testimony. Is that how you say that word, onus? Or is it onus? Come now, Eustace. The latter? Onus? Want to gaslight him into thinking 2 plus 2 equals 3? I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth and his friends would be very interested to learn to know. I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth and his friends would be very interested to learn how you'd cracked the case. They certainly look keen to hear about it. Fine, if you insist. I'll fill in the gaps. Brace yourselves, because this is gonna blow your tiny little minds. I bet you didn't even know that the victim had, wait for it, a chess set with him. And that chess set was covered in the fingerprints of a certain Mr. Simeon Saint. Praise be to the Goddess of Justice for the insight she offers. And congratulations once again, Eustace. Eustace is really excited for Mario 65 to come out. You would not object to Eustace amending his testimony, I trust, Mr. Edgeworth. Eustace would be the type to be like, dang, there were 63 Marios? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there were 63 Marios at this point. No, by all means, please do.
Hold it!
But you weren't the one who actually found this prince, were you? I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Of course not. I'm a prosecutor. I leave the dirty work to forensics. I got 2 right here. Those are some good Mario emotes. I like the first one a lot. Fingerprints are certainly a problem, but then that chess set was... I should take another look at the evidence.
Hold it!
You're so dumb. The only incontrovertible fact here is that you don't know how to give a proper testimony. What are you talking about? It's not my fault if you can't keep up. Perhaps I could be so bold as to offer some additional details. The only fingerprints found at the scene belonged to the guards, the prisoners, the victim, and Mr. Saint. I think you'll agree that Mr. Saint's were the only prints that had no business being there. I mean, he's friends with the guy. He was delivering it to him. Yes, exactly. Now do you get it, Edgeworth? I do, but I'm not so sure about you. Can't get enough of his little hopping scurry back when Cavell speaks up instead.
Hold it!
If there were other prints at the crime scene, shouldn't those people be suspects too? Other people? I don't think so. And why not? Had Mr. Saint's prints not been found on the chess set, those others would indeed have been suspects. Yet somehow, his prints were there, despite the fact that they had no business being there. That sprite. Exactly. Which means Mr. Saint was, Saint is... He is neither a prisoner nor a guard. Therefore, he should not have been able to enter the prison. Finding his prints in a place he shouldn't have had access to is grounds enough for an arrest, no? Yeah, what she said. Not bad, Cavell. You are too kind.
Hold it!
You saw it first, and I suppose you can prove that. I made the connection the moment I saw the crime scene. It was a lightning-fast, deductive leap. What more evidence do you need? Well, you haven't given me any evidence at all so far, so... You still don't get it, do you? Well, don't worry. We can't all be bored winners. You know, we may have found the one guy that would be an even match to Kobayashi. What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean, Lennox? I'm not sure I even want to get whatever it is he's talking about. What, you don't like Kobayashi? Kobayashi was base. Oh, I got an achievement. A winner's education. The winner wins again. Well, that was kind of vague and really hard to follow. Indeed. Perhaps I'd better start by teaching him how to properly express himself. Don't hold back, Mr. Edgeworth. Knock him into shape. Taking Eustace and Kobayashi out on a play date at the dog park. Alright. Do I just submit this? Yeah. Yeah.
Objection!
I'm saying that if Eustace and Kobayashi were to fistfight, I don't know who would win. Obviously, Kobayashi would win. Kobayashi is used to punching people. So the fingerprints on the chess set are the ace up your sleeve? The what am I... what? Oh, yes, the chess set up the ace's sleeve. Oh, he's such an idiot. He's such a dumbass. I'm not sure. Bro, he literally gets in fights in Mysteria, dude. Like, quite frequently. I don't think Eustace has ever gotten in a fight in his life. That's right, Edgeworth. I've got a winning hand, as usual. I've also got a winning foot and a winning torso. Only your winning hand is a busted flush. But you see, it was Simeon Saint who brought that chess set to the victim in the first place. Therefore, it's only natural that his fingerprints are all over it. I just remember him losing. Kobayashi never loses. He just lets the other guy win. Out of mercy. Because he knows that he can tear his opponents apart. But he is a magnanimous type of person. That took a while to sink in. What are you saying? I get the impression that Eustace fights with every shirt he tries to pull over his head. Hey, Crystal. In conclusion, those fingerprints aren't proof of anything, and Mr. Saint's arrest was premature. Premature? The incident took place here, within the walls of this facility. I feel attacked. Playing on shirts is a struggle, okay? And being neither a guard nor a prisoner, it makes very little sense to suspect Mr. Saint. Oh! Now what? I think you might be the premature one here, Edgeworth. And to think, you were the one accusing me of being hasty? Did he only just work out what that word means? I think he did. Sure, I identified Mr. Saint as a suspect faster than pretty much anybody else. And I won the race when it came to picking out the crucial evidence too. I'm quick on the draw, you see. Sometimes being quick isn't a good thing, Eustace. But hasty? Not at all. You're right that Mr. Saint isn't a guard or a prisoner here, but he was...
Overruled.
Eustace. Judge Gavel. His brain moves at the speed of 2 sleeping hamsters. Butt out, Gavel! I have him right where I want him. Forgive me, Eustace, but if I may. While the particulars of the suspect are indeed fascinating, don't we have something a little more impressive to share with the prosecutor? Something more impressive? If you wouldn't mind, Mr. Edgeworth. Eustace made an ingenious deduction concerning the murder weapon. Perhaps you'd like to hear it. Yes, of course, that! Well remembered, Gavel. Listen to this, Edgeworth, and prepare to be amazed.
Objection!
Will this ingenious deduction explain why Mr. Saint was arrested? Let's just say, you won't be disappointed. Judge Gavel deliberately diverted the conversation away from my line of questioning. That's sus. What exactly is she up to? Fact 1. The murder weapon was some sort of metal blade. Metal Gear. Fact 2. Potentially deadly blades are strictly controlled within the prison walls, as we both know. From these 2 facts, I concluded that the weapon in question must have come from outside. It must have been hidden inside the chess set. That's what I think, anyway. And since the only prints we found on the chess set belong to the victim and the suspect, I'd say it's blindingly obvious who brought the weapon in and used it, wouldn't you? Are you an idiot? If nothing else, his testimony this time is a little more comprehensible than the last. Another winning deduction brought to you by winner Eustace, prosecutor extraordinaire. More like one winner, useless prosecutor extraordinaire, if you ask me. Detective. More like defective. Oh, hey there, King Charlotte. It's been a while. How you doing? Hello, welcome. But how could anyone even hide a weapon inside that chess set? Good question. Why don't you take a look for yourselves? Inside the chessboard. I suppose there's only one way to find out. Oh? There's nothing in here but chess pieces.
That laugh is really something.
He seems pretty convinced the weapon was hidden in here somewhere. I'd better take a closer look.
These are chess pieces, right?
Wait, do one of the chess pieces, like, slot out into a switchblade?
I've seen the ones you have in your office. So, how come these are black and white?
That is how chess works, Kay.
Are you doing fine? Sarah's life holding me. Of course, my healthy habit is sleeping early. I can't sleep, so I want to say hello to an old friend. Yeah, it's nice seeing you, King Charlotte.
Sorry to hear about your sleeping. I know that feeling because I have really bad sleeping habits myself. The king and queens are so fuck-ass huge. I wonder if you could use them as shot glasses. Most chess pieces are. The ones in my office are custom made.
As in, they're unique and probably valuable?
I like the sound of that. Don't get any ideas, Kay. She's got that glint in her eye. She better not be planning a robbery.
Ooh, sleep, yay!
I tend to only get like 4 hours of sleep. My life sucks. What? Stiff lining at the top opens like a flat door. Okay, no Edgeworth custom made those to be gay too!
Yeah, he made them to be in his image.
Him and Phoenix, they're the kings.
And the queens. And everything. Oh, there's plenty of room in there.
Indeed. More than enough to hide something like a small knife. Is this I can't? Elia, your streams are too late for me. Yeah, that's understandable.
Ingenious, no? The killer snuck the weapon in by...
Objection!
Huh? What do you mean, huh? Let me finish, will you?
God, he's such a guy failure. He's such a guy failure. I fear you've not been listening, Mr. Winner. Or perhaps you've simply forgotten. The detention center is outfitted with a security gate.
Huh? I mean, yeah, and...
The security gate also acts as a metal detector, Eustace. Yeah, but with no weapon, that theory is a fairy tale. I never watched that anime. I know my nephews are really into fairy tale. I like one nephew that's like, his 3 favorite animes are Fairy Tail, Sword Art Online, and 7 Deadly Sins.
yes, that's right. Of course I remember.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Sheriff Grin.
What were you doing? What were you playing? Hi everyone coming in from Sheriff's Raid. My name is Elia Lappy. I'm a VTuber from outer space. I'm a bunny. I like playing visual novels, JRPGs, and RPG Maker horror games. And today we're playing Miles Edgeworth Investigations 2. We are on the second case in the middle of it. Pew pew! The sheriff has arrived! Oh, and you used my kite emote.
That's straight to my heart. That's a bullet straight to my heart. Grin didn't give me a mage message. Amazing talk no jutsu, I guess. The only thing I know of Fairy Tail is that the guy crucifies 3 characters of the main cast and later he joins said main cast. The taste runs the family, huh? What do you mean? I don't like Sword Art Online. The fact that those were like his 3 favorites and I thought that 7 Deadly Sins was like, okay. Made me be like, if he likes Fairy Tail, I'm probably not gonna watch it. Ace Attorney is one of those games I'll play to fill emptiness after Danganronpa ends. Yeah, there's plenty of Ace Attorney games. So I guess technically Danganronpa already is ended, right?
Hello. I hope you're well, Elio. Hello.
Me? Are you doing good too?
What were you playing? What are you up to?
he definitely didn't. I like Seven Deadly Sins until the end of the first season. Meliodas was just a bit too much for me. Yeah, I didn't really care much for Meliodas as a character. I was much more a fan of Bon and King.
It would have been impossible to smuggle a metal blade through such a gate and into the facility. I don't know, Meliodas was just so stereotypically a shonen protagonist that I was just kind of like, I don't feel it. I like Bon more. yeah, Danganronpa is the last game, and that's been out for a while.
And I guess you could count the games with art done by Danganronpa Man as being Danganronpa games, but
new Danganronpa V3! Danganronpa 3 is the anime sequel to Super Danganronpa 2. Oh, true. Oh, you're doing well, thank you. Oh, you were doing an art painting stream with acrylics. Ooh, what were you painting? Hey, don't group all shonen pro tags with that guy. Jelly Deadly Sins was good before it gets MS Paint treatment. I mean, that and the blatant molestation. Yeah, that too. I really liked Elizabeth. Like, I really liked her a lot. And I did not like how she got treated. I also really liked Diane. Was that her name? Diane? The giantess. That probably gave a lot of people fetishes. Yeah, don't shove them with that guy. Which would seem to blow a rather large hole in your reasoning, Mr. Winner. And there's a game made by the same devs. Yeah. Rain Detective and then 100 Line and all that. Oh, welcome, Muggy. Yeah, Diana. Yeah, I liked Elizabeth and Diana, but I did not care for Meliodas, and after a certain point, I just stopped caring about Seven Deadly Sins.
Overruled.
You know the bad thing about our talk about this? My nephew calls himself Meliodas online, so that's awkward. And then my other nephew calls himself Kirito online, so that gate is only used to scan people. Oh, that anime. I didn't like that one. Any items they bring into the facility are only subjected to a cursory check. Are you telling me that the chess set wasn't put through the metal detector? It should have been. Alas, seems the guards have grown a little lax in that regard of late. Very good. Thank you, Gavel. I'm a free man now that I stopped working, so you were ending Danganronpa and 3 will be the last for me, then you want to try the Rain Detective game. Yeah, I really want to play the Rain Detective game at some point, too. Can we, like, stop having our anime protags molest their female counterparts? Can we just stop, in general, having the female counterparts in anime getting molested just in general? Like, I'm still not over, like, the very first episode I watched of Dawn to Dawn. That is such an easy way to check me out of an anime. It was my pleasure. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, if you would be so kind as to begin your cross-examination. Like, I feel like I sound like a prude, but, like, I like Chainsaw Man. Not actually familiar with Dawn to Dawn. Oh, the first episode did not inspire anything in me because it was just, oh god, like, I'm not gonna go into it. Cross-examination. It's like she's holding a trial. Well, no matter. Let's see how well this ingenious deduction of Mr. Winner's holds up, shall we? Yeah, it's kind of miserable to go into. Yeah, it's a lot.
Alright, let's press this guy. A metal blade, you say? And you have any evidence to support this? You mean you didn't even look at the victim's injuries? Why am I not surprised, you third rate? The fatal blow was a stab wound to the neck. And it was delivered by a knife-like blade. Not very much is absolutely beyond doubt. It appears that they're not yet aware of this certain other piece of information. Elio, you're god of RPG. So have any recommendations of a new good RPG game? Yeah, god, no goddess. Let's see, like a recent one? Saihate Station. It's free on Steam, and it only takes a few hours to play through. Highly recommend it. Very good. The art's very good. The characters and story is like peak toxic yaoi. I really enjoyed it a lot. Lost for words, are we? And I'll just keep going. My brilliant deductions don't end there, you know. Thank you, my god. No worries. Okay, let's press you again.
Hold it!
The fact that such objects are strictly controlled doesn't mean they're actually forbidden. Well, no, I mean, some of the prisoners used scissors to cut the animal's hair, and... Elio, you should really add he/him to your stream tags. I should. I think one of the things that scares me, that I'm like okay with adding LGBT in my tags, but one of the things I'm scared of is like putting in the tags like he/him and trans and having people come onto the tags and harass me. That's like one thing I've been constantly afraid of. And that avenue of inquiry was conscientiously pursued, as you no doubt recall, Eustace. I love that Bun Bun is such a fan of toxic yaoi. Also in the About Me. Oh, I thought I had it in the About Me. Huh, I'll have to change that. Yes. Only one bladed object has been signed out by a single prisoner at the time of the incident. The item was tested for traces of blood, but none were found. It appears right there under the stream, then mods destroy them. Usually the name having the word boy in it is enough, but alas, I thought the same thing, Freya. But I have had many people not see that my username has boy in it. I suppose he's referring to the scissors Mr. Sawit was using. So, there's no way the blade in question came from inside the prison? No one looks at their About Me, I'll be real. That's true. Oh, you have it in your first time chat roles. Ah, okay. I mean, I do. Lads. Oh, welcome back, Dwarf. It's sad people just look to harass people for no reason, yeah. I mean, I already have the VTuber tag. I'm already a target. I'm already a target. Looks up the stream name. Wait, you're a bunny? Bunny. I'm a bunny. Yeah, look at these ears. Yeah, I do too, but the majority don't. Yeah. I just keep hoping that my username clues people in. But then again, I got raided by one person in the past. And I saw their reaction when they raided into me. I'm not gonna talk about it, actually. Never mind. Also, the laundry was just done, so I'm gonna be right back. And go put my uncle's laundry in the dryer. Let me just pause the timer while I'm away.
Okay, hello. I'm back. I got beat to it. He put his own clothes in the dryer even though I told him I'd do it. What did I miss? Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Crystal. The transcending stare. Someone sniped Elio. Love when VTube Studio loses camera tracking and just puts you in a position. Side quest time? Or got him high. I can't tell which. He just can't get that sneeze out. True. Like Elio turns into that Ben 10 alien with white eyes. The one that controls the universe. Oh, Alien X. But then already controls the universe. That's true. I am God, yes. Why do you think I have a halo over my head? If he controlled it, he would already have his harem of stinky silver-haired men. True. That's the one thing I can't do. Brings up the Nalia Desu chart. He will elaborate. Hello, Elio. Again, hello. Nothing. You missed nothing. You missed us. I did miss you. The opposite of inside, you numbskull. He is such a dumbass. I kinda love this guy. He's such an idiot. I can't help but be affectionate towards idiots. Elio didn't miss me because I'm in the same room as him, yeah. And Maki's always inside of my heart. Is that an attempt at clarification or a put down? Because it clearly accomplished neither. I love silver-haired characters, but white-haired ones. I need to choose a side. Why not both? Why not both? What Eustace means to say is that it may have been brought in from outside the prison by Mr. Saint. I'm only a fan of white-haired space bunnies. Oh my? You like white-haired space bunnies? Really? Honestly, Edgeworth, you hadn't figured that out by now. Oh, do I have a visitor? Hold on. Okay, no, just a tourist. Just passing by. Society ever okay with having no one favorite or anything? I will love all. I mean, you can love them all. You can love everyone. There's a bunch of them in Final Fantasy XIV, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm one of them. I'm one of them in Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, Elio is one. It's been a while that I talk like this. I'm losing my ability to spell correctly. It's all good. Also, no, like, if I recall correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, Charlotte, but I believe it was English, not your like primary language. So it's very, like, what's the word? I wanted to say Nihongo Josu, but I'm like, that's not English. You're very good at speaking English for something that's not your first language, is what I should say. Nihongo Tozu. Mine used to be. Then I fed her estrogen. Well, I wasn't wrong. I'm losing it every day. I'm actually happy that you remember anything about me. Of course! I try and remember everything about everyone. As much as I can, at least. I remember you joined because of Hello Charlotte and everything. I try and remember. But my brain sometimes gets filled with thoughts about .hack and then I forget things. And the feeling is mutual, believe me. Mr. Saint clearly brought the murder weapon into the prison. The question is, how?
You'll be my god forever, Elio.
Thank you. It must have been hidden inside the chess set. Okay.
Hold it!
But no murder weapon was found at the crime scene, and there's nothing inside the chessboard either. I'm curious, Mr. Winner. Do you also have thoughts about where this weapon might be?
Well, the perpetrator must have hidden it somewhere in the prison.
I made a friend get the platinum trophy for PS4.hack. Based! So based! Is there a problem with this claim? Hold on. Yeah, there is a problem. We haven't really found the weapon yet that killed him. They hid it somewhere inside the prison. That seems unlikely. In fact, I can prove that's not the case. Wait, I can? I'm sorry I was away for so long. It's all good, no worries. I'm always happy to have people whenever you feel comfortable to come by. But evidence suggests that the murder weapon isn't hiding somewhere in the prison. Is it... Oh, this!
Take that!
We should build a really high tower for him, and without his permission. I'm starting to worry about your memory, Mr. Winner. Didn't you and the good judge search the prison with Warden Lagarde? Elio doesn't execute people for tardiness anymore. Not after the revolt. It makes me sound like I'm the protagonist from Long Live the Queen and I just execute people randomly for no reason. I mean, I would do that, honestly. Didn't you fail to find a likely murder weapon? Did you... Eustace?
Well, yes, but I guess we just missed it. That's all.
I'm actually studying college about coding. Ooh, someone with old bones like me can still study. Hey, no worries. I was trying to go to college, but I had to stop going to college because I didn't have the money for it. And I still want to go back to college, even though I am, like, years older than the standard college student age right now. Oh, you're working on an RPG Maker game. I'd be happy to give you a key when it comes out. Ooh, yeah, I'd be interested in playing that. I've also been working on my own game too. It's getting there. It's almost done. It is inspired a bit by Hello Charlotte, actually. Elodie. Eliod. Much to consider. Yeah, can't spell Elodie without Elio.
Wow, way to undermine yourself.
You're saying your search wasn't entirely thorough. You, the oh-so-called winning rookie.
Stop making fun of me!
You promised to make my first game free, so maybe I can give you an art book? Yeah, I'm cool just playing it for free. That's all good with me. Me too. I almost went back, but then I had mental problems happen. Yeah. Right now, with where I'm living, I can't go to college. Maybe if I can go to, like, if I can move into a place that has, like, a train system or, like, a bus system nearby, I can start going back to college, but I live so out of the way that it would cost too much to go to college now. Eustace. Calm yourself. Breathe deeply. Do not allow your opponent to get under your skin. Will you be happy to play a Hello Charlotte inspired game? Heck yeah! I'll probably be putting out some play tests sometime this year. Because it's almost done. I did kind of send out some play tests, but I only sent it out to like 2 people so far. Well, no, 3 people, including my artist. You're right. I'm a winner. Why should I let a third-rate loser like Edgeworthless here get under my skin? Well, thank you to leave my name out of this.
Oh, I'm Kay Faraday, and I'm A-OK.
Oh my god. Bro, this character is my kryptonite. I want him gone. I think he's funny. I like him. He's so worthless. He's such an idiot that it kind of is endearing. Not you two, please. Just need to work a lot, so you can't win any school to go to. Don't know how it works in foreign countries. Yeah, I was going to a public, or what is it called? Not public college. Forgot what the term was, but it's one of the ones that are cheaper and more public. Yeah, community college, that was it. I was going to a community college. Look, it's simple. Since my first-rate investigation didn't turn up any weapon, means there wasn't one to find. It's okay. I will bear the burden. I will keep him away from Lennox's sight. I will treat him to Waffle House. Beast.
Which leaves only one possibility.
Edgeworthless. Okay, he's back in good graces again. He does one good bit.
The murderer took the weapon with him when he left the prison.
The only reason I'm studying now, my sister wants it, and my inspiration for my dreams caused me to start from scratch. It's good that you're chasing after your dreams.
That's why we couldn't find it when we looked. Obviously.
Objection!
But what you are proposing is impossible. And this proves why the culprit couldn't possibly have taken the weapon out of the prison with them. Is it the door? But then again, he could use the Sawit testimony to be like, no, they could do that. They could take it away. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna go with the gates. They're probably gonna fight me with that, with Sawit's bracelet, but it's fine.
This proves the weapon couldn't have been taken out of the prison?
Oh no. Indeed, it proves it beyond a doubt. Oh no! Of course it does, I noticed it right away! Please, Mr. Edgeworth, do not waste our time with such meaningless presentations of evidence. I need to figure out why the murder weapon couldn't have been removed from the prison. Perhaps if I think about the route it would have needed to take on— Oh! As I was saying, what you're proposing is impossible. They'd have to go past the people? Is that what we're supposed to say? The building layout?
Take that!
Oh no!
Overruled.
Okay, so it wasn't the door, and it wasn't the layout. The culprit couldn't possibly have taken the weapon out of the prison with them. Is it that the weapon isn't... Isn't there a metal detector? Oh, right. Yeah, the metal detector. Duh.
Take that!
Oh my god. More memory trouble, Mr. Winner. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too, Eustace. Now you're forgetting things you yourself said. And then I think I present the building layout. Are you making fun of me? Again?
Oh no, it's okay, Charlotte. No worries.
Oh, so you remember what I said? But perhaps you might have been better served by remembering this.
What's that? Wait, does he seriously not remember?
Oh my god. It would certainly seem that way. Oh, he's so dumb, affectionate. There's a security gate at each of the entrances to the detention center and the prison proper. Coming from the prison, anyone leaving the facility would have had to have passed through both of them. 2 gates, both fitted with metal detectors. Oh wait, now I remember!
Looks like he got his memory back.
So, as you can see, there's no way anyone could have taken a weapon out through both gates.
It's like all the times you're playing games I know and don't play, or I don't know. I see less people that play rare games than me. Yeah, I tend to play a lot of niche games.
And therefore, there's no way the murder weapon could have left the building.
Ah!
In which case, Mr. Edgeworth, perhaps you would care to tell us where you think the murder weapon might be? It is still here on the premises. That's the only plausible conclusion to be drawn.
But we searched the prison from top to bottom and couldn't find anything.
Because you were never going to find anything to begin with. You're one of the nicer game kings, Elio.
Well, thank you.
Not when you're laboring under the misconception that it's a blade you were looking for.
Anyway, I think it's time for me to catch some Z's. Good luck with the gaming. Don't forget to take breaks, stretch and hydrate, etc, etc. Yee, see you later, Emily. Have good sleeps. Yeah, we know the truth about what happened to Mr. Knight. We've seen it with our own eyes.
It is quite a claim. I assure you have the I assume you have the evidence to support it. What is the weapon that was used to commit the crime? If I'm King Charlotte, you're King Elio. Maybe if I change my name to King. Let's see. Take a look at this, Judge Gavel, and the weapon used in this case will become clear. Wait. Is it the dog? Do we submit the dog here? I assume that's the only really thing we have that could be a weapon.
Take that!
This footage taken from a security camera trained on Knight's holding cell. Now, watch it for yourselves and see. It's crazy that random guard got a 3D model out of all of the characters in this game.
What? But how?
This footage captures the moment the victim was attacked by a black dog. Star King Elio does have a nice ring to it. Sounds like I'm from like Katamari Damacy. I was actually thinking that, Leonix. I was thinking about that. Like, my next model that I want obviously is like a Mafia inspired. But the other one that I kind of wanted to do, like someday, another idea that I wanted to do for a model is I wanted to do a space pirate. More than sufficient proof of how he really died, wouldn't you say? Actually, funny story. Only flying people call me by Charlotte. All my native friends call me King.
Oh, really? I guess I call you Charlotte because I remember you from joining because of Hello Charlotte. And I think your PFP was Charlotte. I'm okay with either name. I just the man that yaps much. Yes, it is certainly significant. A space outlaw. Star King Elio. Wasn't that an anime from the 80s? Maybe. Wait, it was? Star King Elio is an anime? Hold on. Star King Elio? All I'm finding is the Pixar. No, you were joking. You could have fooled me. When I start to draw and put my funny drawings as profile, I only see the Pixar, yeah. That would be funny though. I do know some people that do like 80s anime kind of style, like VTuber models. Maybe if I ever get around to getting new models after the Mafia one, I'll try and get like an 80s style model. Ellie, why did you steal from Pixar? I did not steal from Pixar. I've been around before the Elio movie. Pixar stole from me. A dog that moved the victim's body to the prison workshop post-mortem. We know this thanks to an eyewitness who saw the dog in the workshop when the body was discovered. Yeah, Pixar stole from him and flopped because of it. Yeah, that's what they get for not consulting me and not giving me royalties. If they had me in the movie instead of this ripoff, it would have sold millions. Of course, I think we can all agree that there is no way the dog could have planned such a crime itself. I still remember seeing the designs for Elio and I was like, the guy doesn't even look good. Like, what is that thing on his eye? Do they explain that? Is that like a sci-fi thing? Wait, what's up with his eye? Did he get his eye poked out? Like, what's going on with that? Indeed. I fear it may be his handiwork after all.
Overruled.
That's quite enough of that, Mr. Edgeworth. That and never marketing the movie and just putting it out so they could write it off on taxes. That too. Judge Gabel. The dog could have had beef with him. You are correct that this footage is an important piece of evidence. But it also raises an important new question. Aw man, I haven't done a 3D model in a while ago. Oh? Oh, you were learning how to do 3D models, Linux? A question that I suspect you have also been asking yourself. She's right. There's one major problem with my version of the events. It's poop in his eye. So true. The black dog, the one that— oh right! That one, yeah! I remember that now. God, my memory. Yeah, the little one where I'm waving. That one was really cute, like a little Polly kind of model. It was really cute. I didn't notice it was a patch. I thought someone punched his face. Yeah, me. I punched him. He took my name. He stole my dream journal. The black dog, the one that belongs to one of the inmates. How did it move between the holding cells and the prison proper at will? 'Cause the doors open up to the dogs, dumbass. This fun to make and tell you how to fix some verticals that don't work properly. Oh! How do we answer that one, Mr. Edgeworth? I think. Oh? Truth is, I don't know yet. I mean, Bun, if you ever want your Mason model, just say the word. I can even add bunny ears. Oh, really? Yeah, I'd be down to use the Mason model a few times. Test out 3D. Of course not. Can it, Wonder Boy? You didn't even notice there was a problem.
Overruled.
Until the defense provides an adequate explanation, the court cannot accept your line of logic. That is all. This court is adjourned. But, wait! There's still so much more to explore!
Overruled.
Are marrying to make symmetry, then noticing you made a rookie mistake and verticals don't connect. Yeah, I feel like making models is like super complicated. I remember I tried making my own 3D model a while back. I couldn't even process how to do hair. It sucked. Court is no longer in session, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would be so kind as to leave the courtroom. Criticals are easy to deal. Topology is a big issue, though. Court was never in session in the first place. Once again, this court is a...
Objection!
You may not have all the answers yet. But you haven't explained anything either regarding Mr. Saint. What do you mean? Just as we don't yet know how the dog made it into one of the detention center's holding cells, you can't know how Mr. Saint could have made it inside the detention center, let alone the prison either. Do you have V-Roid Studio, Bun Bun? I used to. I don't have it anymore. 31, 31, 31A! Oh, let's go! He would have been allowed as far as the visitor's room to see his friend, but no further. So it's hard for me to conceive how he could have committed a crime in a place he had no access to. Judge Gavel, I believe it is your turn to provide some proof. Hit me up when you have time. I can walk you through model making. It's super easy. Oh, okay. Proof that Simeon Saint was able to enter the prison.
Overruled.
You wish for the court to provide you with proof? Highly irregular, but very well.
What? Actually have something?
Now seems like as good a time as any.
Alia with a V-Roid model? Shut up, dwarf. Shut up. Do not bring the cursed 3D model.
And I suppose you have been kind enough to share your own theories on the case?
What's she building up to here?
Mr. Edgeworth, I suspect you don't know what Mr. Saint does for a living, so allow me to fill you in.
You're lucky I deleted my Twitter, so that video I made is gone forever. It'd be very trivial to remake, but I'm lazy. Good!
He is a circus performer.
Huh? A what?
Yes. Perhaps you've heard of the very big Oh no, not them again! No! You can even move a V-Roid model into VR chat if you like. Oh right! Yeah. Oh, don't be silly, darling. Of course I was. Yesterday was a very important day, after all.
Important in what way, exactly? A big meeting of some kind, perhaps?
A meeting? Oh, heavens, no. I can't think of anything worse. No, yesterday the circus came to visit.
Again sleepy, so I think I'll try to get in the void, Elio.
It's nice to see you again. If I can't sleep, I'll be back. Have a good stream. I'll see you later, Charlotte. Have good sleeps. You see it now, I assume? As I am sure you are aware, a show was held yesterday for the prisoners' entertainment.
Very big circus. Are they the ones with the clown girl from the Phoenix game that the internet got all thirsty for? I'm not sure, because that one's later in the timeline, so I haven't gotten to that one yet. But she might be.
A show featuring animals and performers, performed by members of the Very Big Circus.
So, does that mean Mr. Saint?
Yes, Mr. Saint was allowed inside the prison as part of that show. A fact that has been confirmed beyond reasonable doubt.
She held on to that fact until the last possible moment. She let me run with my own theory, and only afterwards did she use it to reveal the truth. Wait.
But out, Cavell! I have him right where I want him!
Forgive me, Eustace, but if I may, well, the particulars of the suspect are indeed fascinating. Don't we have something a little more impressive to share with the prosecutor? That must be why she steered him onto a different topic back then, too.
I got you good, didn't I, you third-rate prosecutor?
This has nothing to do with you. Gentlemen, this court is well and truly adjourned. If I may offer a word of advice, Mr. Edgeworth. Your conduct as a prosecutor is already in question. You would do well to remember that you were removed from this case for that precise reason. No, the clown girl was part of a Rokugo troupe. Oh, I see.
Yeah, what game is she in? Is she in Dual Destinies?
Because I think that's the next game I'll be playing in Phoenix, right? What are you trying to say? That the committee reserves the right to confiscate your badge at any time. Should you wish to retain it, you would do well to avoid crossing paths with us again. Is that a threat? The goddess of justice is compassionate, Mr. Edgeworth, but she is not endlessly forgiving. Oh, and one last thing. You are no defense attorney. Abandon this foolish pretense. Thank you for your concern. But I do not abandon anything. What I start, I finish.
Oh, Spirit of Justice. People have mixed feelings about that one. That's some of my favorite Ace Attorney character designs. Oh, I see.
You see, so it was... Is that like the most recent one?
Well, do try to remember that the two...
Well, other than Great Ace Attorney. I guess Great Ace Attorney is the most recent one, but like, for Phoenix Wright, I mean.
Well, do try to remember that the two jobs are not one and the same. And that a defense attorney is expected to develop something of a bond with their client. Next time, finding out your client's real occupation might be a good place to start.
Damn!
And not because I'm horny for the clown girl. She's too high femme for me. Bring me a male clown, but not Moe.
Oh, not Mo. Yeah, not Mo. Do not like Mo. I liked that one guy. What is his name? With the cards, with the pink hair. I liked him. He was fruity. I like that. He was very theatrical, too.
Now, I really must be going.
May the goddess of justice watch over you all. I hate when characters' names are Mo, because I'm a weeb and like my first instinct is to say Moe.
So, Simeon lied to us.
Not just you two. Guy took me for a ride too. What's his deal? Max is really fruity. Wonder if we'll see him again. That'd be nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're not having second thoughts about all this, are you, Milesy boy? I'm just saying, after the clown girl hit the internet, I learned the word clussy. Do you like clowns, Freya? I am a clown. Makes sense why you hang around here so often. Is that an admittance that you are also a clown, Leonix? Sure, Judge Cavell is a tough cookie, but that doesn't mean you can just give up the ghost. See, I would talk in more detail about the comedy of the clown thing, and how it exposed many secondaries, both to Ace Attorney and clownfuckers. That's a story for another time. Now I'm calling you a clown, but you're calling Freya a clown for coming around here and watching my streams. But you're watching my streams too, so isn't that also an admission that you are also a clown if you're holding Freya to the same standards? Interesting. Very, very interesting. The fence never rests, as a wise man once said. And that goes for associates too. I'd even say, Leonix, you are one of the biggest regulars around, so that would make you one of the clowniest clowns around. Don't worry, Fender. I have no intention of resting. Nevertheless. Know what is even more interesting? The German opening of Naruto. Don't divert the conversation! My assumption that Mr. Saint couldn't have entered the prison has been proven false. Which means we'll need to restart our investigation from square one, I'm afraid. Sing it! Okay, hold on. Do they have a karaoke for that? Actually, don't. Not now. It may be DMCA. Yeah, I'll just record this. And if not, I mean, I doubt the German opening is DMCA'd, right? Right? They wouldn't care that much about it, right? Don't tempt fate. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I just saw one thing of Takanashi Kiara sings Believe It. So, if that's on YouTube, it should be fine. It's an anime studio. They're the most petty people alive. Is this it? Hold on. Naruto. Believe it. Okay, I guess that is it. That is a weird opening to it. 12 years ago, a nine-tailed fox suddenly appeared. If you believe Naruto! Naruto! Believe it! Believe it! This is instrumental. Here I am with my ninja clan. Ninja clan, here we stand. Naruto, I'm on my way. Naruto, I'll be okay. Yeah, wait. I went too slow. What the fuck? Oh, I can't keep track of this. I don't recognize the the instrumental. 12 years ago, a nine-tailed fox suddenly appeared. If you believe it, Naruto! Naruto! Believe it! Believe it! Here I am, my ninja clan. Ninja clan, here we stand. Naruto, I'm on my way. Naruto, I'll be okay. Getting ready to fight on set. Wait, what? I don't know this. I only know the TV's. I don't know the full I don't know the full version. I don't know the full version. If you back out, I demand you at least sing Bus Stop. You don't even have to try it, dude. This is the fucking German opening of Naruto. Freestyle it? Okay. Ninja Clan, here we stand. Naruto, I'm on my way. Naruto, I'll be okay. Getting ready to fight on set. Come on, my best friend's by my side. Sasuke is really cool. Sakura, the beautiful. Kawakaru na Naruto, sao to mamore. Kawakaru na Naruto, sao to mamore. We don't hear the video. Yeah, I got rid of it. I got rid of it. I got rid of it. I didn't want to listen to the instrumental. It would mess me up. Anyway, if you want something else, because I fucked that up, let me know. Which means we'll need to restart our investigation from square one, I'm afraid.
Well, to be continued.
I'll think of something later.
Okay.
A very big circus. No! Please don't expose me to Mo again.
March 28th, 3:02 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room.
You withheld information from me. Why? I didn't withhold anything. Or at least, I didn't mean to.
Okay, so you are a member of the very big circus, right?
No, I mean, yes, but no. I'm not really a member. I'm still new. That's irrelevant. You're still a member. Oh, that's an expression.
Let's try this again. Why didn't you tell us?
Because it would have looked so suspicious. Me being a performer in the circus show. And me being friends with Bronco. I thought that if anyone found out, nobody would believe I was innocent. Not even you, Kay. I thought I'd made it clear that I believed in you. But when you stare at me like that, I get so terrified. You're a real smooth operator, aren't you, Miles? Any other client-scaring tips you want to share? You're really not helping, Fender. And at this rate, it sounds like we really will need to question him about everything all over again.
So, what do you do at the circus, Simeon?
I'm an animal tamer, kind of. I'm still laying on the ropes. Oh no! Saint! No!
That's so cool! Do you get to tame lions and tigers and bears and stuff?
They're gonna use that against you, Saint. Lions? Tigers? Bears? Oh my, no.
Oh, enjoy your lake, Crystal! I work with this little guy. Of course you work with a monkey. Simeon? Works with a monkey? Really?
Looks pretty tame already to me. Not exactly a tamer. More like one of those old-timey organ grinders.
Huh? What's an organ grinder?
Oh my god! He's ratatouilleing him!
Not now, monkey. I'm trying to... Oh, you little scamp.
This is literally Ratatouille! What the fuck is this? I can't believe Pixar stole Elio from me, and they stole Ratatouille from Miles. I actually don't know which one came out first. Ratatouille probably came out first, actually. Something tells me it's the organ grinder who's been monkeyed around. When we spoke to you before, you said you worked at a company. I was telling the truth. The circus really is a company. They'll have titles and everything. Oh, look at the sad monkey. The ringmaster's the CEO, and I guess you'd call me a gopher. I even have a line manager. She's head of the animal taming department. It's part of the showbiz division. Oh god, not her. Please, no. This music! I'm getting flashbacks! She's such an inspiration. There isn't a creature in the world she couldn't convince to do her bidding. Oh no, are you a simp for her too, Simeon? Even Miles there? I'd like to see somebody whip him into shape. May I introduce you to Franziska? She's done that many a time. I am not some kind of creature, Fender. Imagining the monkey ratatouilleing him into committing murder. So, this line manager, was she working with you on the show? Yes, it was just us two. It
It wasn't all that big of a job compared to what we normally do. She's usually the one performing on stage. I just do all the monkey work. Huh, I see what you did there. But I did have a bit part. Wait, what? I did have a bit part this time? You did a bit? So, only 2 members of the circus are relevant to this case. Alright, talk me through your movements here at the facility. What was your bit? Was it funny? Sure, I came to see Bronco at around noon 2 days ago. And that was when you brought him the chess set. Yes, and that same evening, I started work on setting up the stage in the yard. It was so hard, I had to haul everything in by myself over multiple trips. What, the other person didn't help you out? They let us use one of the rooms in the prison for storage. Workshop A, I think. Workshop A, where Knight's body was found. Oh, this is not looking good for you, Simeon. You mean your boss didn't help you? Oh no, I could never ask her to schlep all that stuff around. Like I said, the monkey's work's my job. Okay, yeah, you're a simp. Once it was all set up, we did a run-through, and it must have been, midnight by the time I left. The next morning, I was back and ready for the show, which started at 8 a.m. Then we performed till 10? So, Mr. Saint was the only one of the pair to have entered the room where the body was found. And Knight's body was found immediately after the show had ended. Do you have any idea why you were arrested? And why so quickly? I've never seen a guy get booked so fast. Surely even a little winner wouldn't just put somebody in on a hunch. Never underestimate the power of an underdeveloped intellect. Damn! I think I might know why. I mean, it kind of adds up well now that we know he worked in the circus. Why they thought he was the killer. When I was moving all that stuff, I went to go see how he was doing. Bronco, I mean. You went to the holding cells on your own. Tell me you had permission. No, it wasn't a formal visit or anything, so I just sort of snuck over and hoped no one stopped me. Say, please. But you'd just seen him earlier that same day. Why take the risk? I've known him since we were kids, and both of us were all alone. He doesn't have any family, you see, just like me. I knew he'd be feeling lonely, that he'd want somebody to talk to, so I had to go see him. Yeah, you knew that he lost his boyfriend, didn't you? Alright, but I think it's gonna get into something right now with the song change. So we will save here, and then we will revisit this later. I am gonna go refill my my cup with my drink real quick, and then if Dwarf is still here, I'm good to do Deltarune right now. If you're good to do Deltarune.